He was real, he was honest, he was reliable. He was what you want in a friend. What we want today in people, whether it's politicians, leaders, whatever it happens to be. People that you can trust. You could trust every time he got in that damn ring what he was gonna bring. Everything, everything. And you could rely on him. That's his strength. Today, in the day of neon talents and flash and everything else, this guy was no frills. He was dependable. He was reliable. He was solid.
You know, he was so disciplined. That was the thing that I always got out of watching him. Wasn't that he was so wild. He was so mentally strong. He had an iron chin, and his discipline was impeccable. He was just constantly training, never out of shape, never got fat.
Hagler was the 80s, like Hagler in the 1980s. It's hard to explain to people who weren't in that generation. Was Mike Tyson before there was Mike Tyson. He was not only the best pound for pound, but he was the baddest man on the planet, even though he was a middleweight. Joe Frazier, the great heavyweight champion, once told Hagler, you have 3 strikes against you. You're black, you're southpaw, and you're good.
Gentlemen, the undisputed middleweight champion of the world, Marvelous Marvin Hagler.
Hot. That is dancing. Bobby Watt standing. Interesting. Championship was so fortunate. Massachusetts. Watts inside. Hagler going after him. Footed. He has been training. Hard right hand by Hagler. Appeared to hurt Watt. Another right hand by Hagler. Watts it down. Here as Hagler puts him down. It was 2 right hands that appeared to do most of the damage. Watts cannot sit on the rope with Hagler. He's got to get himself out in the open. I don't believe he can survive if he sits back in there. Hagler facing himself, doesn't want to get too wild. Remember, the bell can save you under main rules. Watts trying to survive the round, now beginning to apparently stabilize a little bit. He tries to lead Hagler away from him. Running off the rope, a half a Hurt by a left hand. He's in trouble again.
This is the game.
There's the left to the face. 20 seconds to go. It's been all.
MARVIN HAGLER here.
Stiff right hand by Hagler. Hard left hand legally. He's in trouble. A right hand, a left hook to the side of the head. And trouble. A left hook to the jaw. Lee can barely stand. Another right hand by Hagler. Back into the right. Hagler pounding Lee. Hear it? Hagler said he didn't want it to go very long, and it is not going to go very long.
Wait a minute!
Go for them. Will continue. Out of the crowd. Watching the master. Hagler, a variety. So we're going back to the 80s. So the Hagler doesn't have to play well. Thank you, Chad. Dislike. So I always just again Hagler, what a work. Oh, real formality.
He fought a dude named John the Beast Mugabe. And John the Beast Mugabe was fucking terrifying people, man. He starched a bunch of dudes. He was a heavy puncher. And Hagler stood right in front of him.
Fermo coming over to himself. Got a victory. Very good condition. Great wins. He beat Booty Robles in the fourth and Ronnie Harrison. He's very. Amani is slipping punches and he's not countering. Good. That's straight right. Hagler. Amani is hurt. Really rocked him. Another right hand. He's got him in
know, in boxing, it used to be thought that you pretty much, you know, if you went to a good trainer, they would teach you to keep your hands up. That was always the way to box. But then you get to a level of like a Tommy Hearns. Remember the way Tommy Hearns used to fight? He used to keep his left hand low, really low.
Yeah, down
and
at his
right
side.
hand cocked. And he would snap that left hand at you like a fucking, like a cobra, man. Just crack, Motor City Cobra. He would just pop that fucker right in your face. That's why they used to call him that.
Because it was coming out of
The
fucking
Detroit
nowhere.
Hitman, Tommy Hearns. He was a bad motherfucker, dude. And then bang, he would hit you with that right hand. And he had so much torque because he was really wide.
Yeah.
He was really long and wide for a welterweight, man. Like, you look at him at 147 pounds. I think he was probably like 6'2", and just shredded,
Jacked.
and just cracking
147 at
people.
6'2"
He was
is
a welterweight
like
champ. You ever see what he looked like when he fought Sugar Ray Leonard? Oh my God. Yeah, and then he went up to 160, fought Hagler, and got KO'd by Hagler in a crazy slugfest.
Hostilities between the two fighters grew during a 20-city press tour.
Keep that belt by your bed, because the last time you sit
When you pull a little baseball cap on, war was the time.
It's a mental toughness, and that's what I feel. War, that's what's on my mind.
and come April 15, in 3 rounds, I would be the greatest. I think hitting with 1, 2, 3, want to back off him just a little bit, so I can hit him with 4. So back off.
See this ugly face every day. I mean, you get tired, man. You know, and then he had that big mouth, and he's telling what he's gonna do. He's gonna knock my bald head off. I already know who the winner is. And as for my man say, he never fights a man twice. That's right. He's never gonna fight me again, because this is gonna be his last fight.
And Tommy Hearns was murking motherfuckers. He murked Roberto Duran with one punch. Just blah, blah. Face planted
One
him.
fucking hit.
One punch, man. He stung him with one shot. Bang! Dude! Dude!
Jesus, that's fast in slow motion.
Dude, he was so fast.
That looks fast even in fucking slow motion.
But now you gotta watch this. And this is Hagler and Tommy Hearns, of course. You just saw what he did to Roberto Duran.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of speculation coming into this fight. And they just went at it from the beginning of the round. There was very little feel-ups, just constant pressure by Hagler, right hooks, boom, boom. I mean, look at this, bro. They're going to war. These are two of the best fucking middleweights ever.
It feels like they're at the exact
I decided to fight this way. He decided to stand right. Look at him. The referee could barely separate him. Hearns decided to stand right in front of Hagler, and Hagler decided to stand right in front of Hearns. And now Hearns is moving. See, now this is what Hearns could have done from the beginning and made it interesting.
Sticking and moving.
But by the time he decided to do that, he was already
Yeah, these motherfuckers are. I mean, it's relentless, dude. They're towed up every time. It's they're barely looking for any distance between each other.
And you got to realize, man, this is not how people usually fight. They don't throw full power shots with every shot.
I mean, they'd be tired within 15 seconds. These guys are just going at it.
So I think this is like almost like a game of chicken. Like,
He's thrown some low blows. He has thrown some elbows. The fight is getting there, but it's not hurting Hagler. We've got our answer, I think, to some extent.
and then Hagler heard him.
I told you I was going to eat him up like Pac-Man. I figured once I get through the right hand, then it was all mine. I told you a long time ago that I was a great fighter. You said, not yet. Not yet, you said. You still got to prove yourself. Well, did I do that tonight?
The man showed his greatness, and then I have to say that it was one damn good fight.
That's the way I had to do it. That's the only way. That is how sweet it is.
To be middleweight champion of the world meant everything to Marvin Hagler. That was what it was all about for him.
It was his announcement to the world that he was somebody and meant something.
And there is more to your profession than just chasing the dollar. There's more to it than money.
Sure, like I said, it's that title. It means more to me than money, I think.